touching the sinks, going to Disney, going to the Bronx Zoo. I'm just saying, like, do you realize that all of these so-called viruses and everything is all over the place? Measles outbreak. Then you got the whole warning about the whole, now there's a new warning of the dog of saying that, now listen, they don't say dogs, y'all. You got to pay attention to when they give information out. They said a rabies outbreak. Now, normally they say a rabies outbreak. It could be bats, it could be rats, and so on. And listen, they're saying there's a rabies outbreak, but you got people in New York City, immigrants, cooking rats. Who do you think carries the bubonic plague? Are they cleansing the rats? Are they soaking them in vinegar and cleaning them with salt? The immigrants are literally using the bionic plague rats. If you ever been in New York, y'all, we lived in New York. And let me tell you, the rats are a whole nother breed. They carry every type of virus. They are wonderful, wonderful carriers of pathogens. They are cooking rats in New York City. You think, I know you think I'm losing it. I know you think I'm crazy. I want you to go look, because a lot of you say, oh, Fleur, and you so exaggerate. Prove me wrong. They're roasting on like 42nd Street rats and guinea pigs. Who gave them the guinea pigs, for God's sake? Anyway, that's a whole nother. That's not even what I was talking about. I'm just saying that's an extra. That's like the extra. That's like the extra, seasoning on top of the pandemic. That's like when you put in like the saison. When you put the saison on top, yeah. Okay, so you got people eating the bubonic plague by choice. All right. And I don't believe in hurting rats because, listen, you know how I feel about that. But the fact that you're cooking them and serving them to people and they're walking around, coughing, sneezing, touching, having sex, raping. I'm just saying, it's a whole bunch of things going on over in New York. Okay. Chicago, you got to be careful, too. And also, they turned up the frequencies. Y'all, nobody's even talking about the fact that you have sanctuary frequencies that have been turned up. That's why people's headaches, because also the spores of mass destruction is going all around. They're saying there's a rabies outbreak. They don't talk about the specific species of rabies. Which is it affecting? Probably because it's human rabies, because what makes zombies do that? The biting, right? That's a form of rabies, like having the need to bite and having the propensity to need to eat flesh or drink blood. And usually, we got to watch The Last of Us again, because I didn't finish watching the series, because usually I'm like a Resident Evil person. But I mean, we got to find out how it passed along, because this is going to be more catchy. Okay. And especially, remember I told you about the eyes, the girl who was crying with the yellow and green eyes, because what do spores go into? They usually like nice, soft, malleable, moist places. Where are they going to go into the eyes? You notice that Fauci, the fool himself, the eugenicist, bad Nazi bastard himself, he always told you to wear a mask. But anybody knows if there's any kind of pathogen, any kind of plague, the first thing you see when there's plagues is they cover their entire face with what? Biohazard headwear that covers the eyes, the nose, the mouth, and the ears. If you breathe in spores and you cover this, what about your eyes? What about your ears? How come they didn't give gas masks during the so-called pandemic? How come they didn't do that? Because were they really trying to help you, or were they really trying to just, lull you back into your Christian or your religious mindsets? Now, don't get me twisted. I'm not blaming all Christians, because I think most religious people are formulated mind control participants. Like they're all like for every religion, it has a strong amount of mind control. That's why you're seeing everybody act a fool right now. You're seeing out in India, they're beating Muslims. Like, how come that's happening? I didn't know Hindus did that. I thought Hindus were calm and peaceful people. They beating women over in India, beating Muslims like they were like their worse than dogs on the street, and women. I'm really shocked at that. But maybe I shouldn't be. Everything's being revealed in this time. And then you got what's going on with the whole thing in Gaza. Then you got the thing happening in Congo. And they're all basically headed by religious fanatics, right? Every single thing that you are seeing out here that you would deem is forms of genocide, it is all linked to religious heads, like people, they may not be religious, but they are participants and they are a party to religions. So if you look, it doesn't, listen, the olive tree is not that far spread apart, okay? And I mean the olive tree. If you look and see who is heading the Congo, which type of religious person, because it's one person who's causing all that in the Congo, and look at his religious background. Look over in Haiti and look at the person at the top who's heading all this. It's the same religious background. And the same people that are in the Middle East causing it, it's the same people. Okay? It's the Malakians. Okay? The Malakians who are doing this, they are heading all this. And I think they've done this since World War I. I think World War I, World War II is all a loop. And this is World War III. It always happens the same way. The exodus out of Egypt, that's the exodus out of the Americas, because America is Egypt. America is ground zero. And that's when you have, I think on the 10th, interesting, another Jewish holiday on the 10th. They celebrate the exodus out of Egypt. Interesting. So we have another Hebrew reference to the leaving out of Egypt. I wonder what's going to make everybody have to leave Egypt. Okay. You could jump ship now, or you can wait until everybody's trying to jump ship. It's going to be harder for you to find a life jacket and a lifeboat if you leave it with everybody else. I'm just saying. Okay. Did I get every point in? I wanted to make the reference. Should I bring, okay, so I'm going to share the link with, hold on, let me put my security on first. Hold on. Let me put my security on first. Okay. There we go. Okay, I'm going to set out a share. Wait. Melissa, would you mind putting this link inside of the chat in YouTube? I'm going to send it to you. If you don't mind, Melissa's like the best with this. Hold on, y'all. Where is my thing? Oh. Okay. Now, thank you, Melissa. Okay, so listen, y'all, you can come in. I'm not letting everyone in. I'm going to let you in one at a time. Have your name, have your face up there. If you can't show your face, don't come in, because I'm about that life. I want to know who I'm speaking to. Don't come in here acting brand new. You know what I mean? Just like I show my face and my, what you call my saggy boobies, right? I come and show you me. Why won't you show me you? So if you want to come in and add your comment, if you're experiencing something, if you know something's going down where you are, did you actually witness SpaceX? Do you see that there's some brain infection going around where you are? Did you notice some parasites in the ice by you? Did you know about this pandemic that was coming? Please come in respectfully, come in. I'm going to vet each person out. The link, Melissa put the link in. You can just open up the link, but you have to have your name. You don't have to have your real name. I don't want you to, you know, we have, you know, crazies in here. But your name, and also you have to come and talk. You have to be cammed up, okay? And remember, I'm not one to make you, I don't require you to come with makeup and all that stuff. Come as you are. This is ridiculous. Well, there's no reason that you should feel like you can't come on the camera. You're all beautiful and wonderful. I think a lot of times you put more pressure on yourself. I came in here, I'm not all dolled up and everything. I came in here just kind of like with my little, you know, my day outfit and so on, just to come and talk to you guys. Okay. So, I'm waiting for people to come in. So, Melissa put the link. If you want to come in and ask a question, please keep it topic based. I don't want to have to make it one question. Don't make it a whole lot of questions, please. Be respectful, and I'll take people in one at a time. Thank you, Melissa. Okay. Be respectful. Ask one question. Please do not hold the whole. It's only fair. I want to have a couple of people come in here and share. If you come from another country, please share. If you come from India, Israel, Pakistan, Africa, any diaspora of Africa, South Africa. Oh, okay. Okay, so you have to be cammed up. Oh, we got people already. I'm going to take you one at a time, one question, then I'm going to remove you from the chat, okay? let's see. Okay, I've got a couple people. I'm going to take the first. I'm going to take them in order. Okay. Let's take Mariah. Okay, Maria. Maria. Hey, Maria. Is it Mariah? Maria. Is it Mariah? I think. Hey, Mariah. You can take your mute off, Mariah. I know it may be hard. There you go. Hi, Mariah.
Hi.
Hi, pretty girl. See, she camped up. She's so pretty. Hi, Mariah.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
Good. What would you like to add to the topic today?
There's really nothing for me to add. I was just listening in.
Oh, okay. Did you have anything that you're going through? Are you seeing anything weird? Where are you coming from? What state?
I'm in New York, and it's raining crazy right now. It didn't snow, thank God.
Don't touch the rain, okay?
Oh, okay.
Don't
I
touch
went
the rain.
out a little bit, but
Okay. Just clean out your nose. Do a little neti pot, clean out your nose with some salt. And just like if you get exposed to it, just, try to wash your face and everything when you come indoors. And you have your hair covered, so that's okay.
okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Mariah. Thanks for coming in. She camped up. Look how pretty she is. Okay. Thank you, Mariah. All right, let's go to our next person. Pachama? Pachamama. Pachamama. Oh, I like that name. Pachamama, come on in. I think I let Pachamama in. Did I? Hold on. Oh, yes, I did. Okay. Pachamama, come on in. Oh, look at the beautiful. Oh, that's so beautiful. Hey, how are you? Oh, that's so pretty. I liked your the hummingbird. It's so nice.
Oh,
That was really nice. Hey, Pachamama.
yes, it's me. Oh my God.
How are you?
I'm pretty good.
What would you like to add or speak about? Do you see anything, witnessing anything? What's going on? What neck of the woods are you coming from?
I'm in Atlanta, Georgia right now.
Georgia. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
but I'm from the Bay Area in California.
Oh, Kelly's in the house, Bay Area. So you notice anything strange happening, anything going on in Atlanta, any weirdness, any strangeness, any chemtrails that's different?
Yes.
Please share.
There's definitely an increase in chemtrails. They're a lot thicker. They're spreading faster. The weather is really unstable, but it's been unstable since I've been here. I've been here for 3 years. Yeah. And when I talk to the natives, they always say, oh, this is the first time this happened this year, or this is the first. I'm like, well, where's the regular pattern? So I can't really grasp what the regularity is supposed to look like. I can't really tell.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But yeah, so it's the weather is doing something different. I noticed that me and my daughter, I have a daughter, she's 24, and I don't know, it's like the way we're processing food is really weird. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's doing something.
On your stomach, like your stomach doesn't really digest, or you get like weird reactions with your body?
Yes. And one of the things I wanted to ask you was if you knew of a really good probiotic, like what's one of the best probiotics out there?
The best thing that I think that works the best is like, and I used to be against this as a melanated person, but it really works, especially with my little ones, is kimchi or a form of kombucha that you can make yourself. They have this really great kit. You can, as long as you have it in a dark area, when you make your own fresh kombucha, your stomach just nicely, because it's like an acidophilus. Like you can take an acidophilus that you can get from Whole Foods. But I find when you make your own kimchi, or you actually make your own kombucha, your stomach settles, like it processes food better. Your digestive system seems less chaotic. So I would suggest getting the kombucha kit, because they planted all this craziness. We can't trust nothing in the store no more. Especially a lot of it's targeting melanated people. Okay.
I know.
So, and you live in the Mecca of brownness, which I love, but with the Mecca of brownness and a lot of spiritual awakening there, you do know that that is targeted number one. That's what they did to Malachi Z. York and his whole foundation over there on the 33rd parallel.
Yeah. And it's really like hard to get the same amount of organic fruits and vegetables that I had access to in California.
Yeah.
It's not the same. So
you should have farms. Aren't there? There used to be some good, like, I remember like kind of like my mother-in-law, there was like these like farms, like they would have these open arenas. See if they do. Try to go to the farmers because they're not feeding if you do animals, they don't feed their animals craziness. The stuff is usually really organic, meaning they don't put pesticide stuff, they do it naturally. See if you can get a nice raw like a farmer's market that does it, because I know Atlanta, Georgia has a lot of them. So see if you can find a market. Don't go to the store. Because even when I have to go, no, you can't. There's like wax on things. You can't verify everything, and they make it fake fruit now.
Yeah, they're making the fruits and vegetables with the mRNA in them.
Yeah, but we can't get mad because they told us. Just like in the universe, they're always going to tell you what they're going to do. So once they tell you, that's really on us. It's like what's something consent? It's like a
disclosure. It's like a soft disclosure, or
it's soft disclosure. Like they tell you, it's like, okay, it's on you at that point. But for a nice kimchi is really good for you too, like cabbage, like a nice fermented kind of good for your gut kimchi or like a kombucha, and you can make it, and it tastes so good when you make it. You can pick it with like passion fruit, mango, do your little flair on it, and that'll be good for you and your daughter, especially. And also watch her eggs because she's got your grandbabies in her. And I always say, Mama, you got to protect the babies. So make sure she has an EMF, a wrap on her tummy. Keep that on her womb area. It's like it's for radiation. You can put it. I had it when I was pregnant, but you can put it on her tummy just to protect her eggs. Too much radiation. We want to make sure she has healthy fertility later on because that's being compromised right now.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. You're great. See, I love it. RC stars are so beautiful. You're so beautiful. Thank you for coming. You know what I'm saying? They always say that we don't cam up. Yes, we do. And everybody's looking good. You looking good. Go ahead, Mama. All right. All right. Thank you for coming in. I'll talk to you later. Bye. So we have our C star there. That's wonderful. Let's take Roger. We got a sun star coming in. Come in, Roger. Hey, Roger. Roger? I think we got Roger. Let's see. Roger. Can you hear me, Roger? I don't know if it's camera. Roger? I think it's going to take him a minute. Roger? Okay, Roger. I don't know if you can't. It may be his first time on Zoom. Roger, I'm going to have to go move on a little quickly, okay? So, Roger, let me put you back into the room. Okay, Roger. Okay, so let's go. Oh, I see some of our C stars in here. Okay, hold on. I want to go in order. Okay, Universe Hack. I like that. Come in, Universe Hack. Hi, Universe. What the heck, Universe? I love it. Hey, Universe. Oh, hey, Sunstar. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. I hope you're doing all right.
Oh, you got a masculine voice. Finally, masculinity in our lives. Thank you. Thank you. Please, we need you so badly. No, because the men, you're not wearing nail polish. You look like a real man. Thank you for coming in our lives. Please know that we need you. Don't listen to the other ones. I'm telling you before we start. Okay?
I don't need to hear it. I don't need to hear the noise. I don't hear the noise.
Go ahead. Go ahead and share. Where you coming from? What neck of the woods?
Yeah, so Winston-Salem, North Carolina. That's where I'm at.
North Carolina. Okay. So what's going on over there?
Hey, everything is pretty smooth over here. It just feels like sometimes I feel like well, I guess I get into this, but I do have a specific question.
Yes.
So here it just feels like I'm around a lot of NPCs. That's what it feels like. I don't know if it's just me because the way I've kind of transition timelines.
Yeah.
Right. You said
it's not you. You're feeling what you're acknowledging what you're seeing. Is people aren't It's filler
Gotcha.
people. Yeah.
Right. Right. So I feel, I mean, even when I go places, it just feel like I'm just like it. Granted, I know I walked into the place, but it just feels like I was kind of just dropped there to observe whatever I came to do.
Yeah.
And then everybody just seems so, I don't know. Like for instance, my daughter my daughter does theater, and we just went to one of her plays, and it was me and my younger daughter.
A product of that. I love
Oh no, for sure, yeah, yeah.
I'm
I
a
got to be
daddy's
there.
girl. I love it. I love it.
That's what's up. But yeah, it just feels like, when I go places like that, or even out, and about, grocery shopping or whatever,
Yeah.
it just feels like it's just people just like
it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get
right.
worse. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. That's
Just don't interact with them too long, like in Jumanji. Just have a conversation, keep it moving.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I peed the energy signature, and you just what you offering. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and hey,
right.
goodbye. You want small talk? And then some of them want to talk to me all the time.
Yeah, they do.
It's funny. So
it's
I
like a
just
video
try to
game. It's a video game.
That's hilarious. My question though is, me
Sure.
and my wife had went to a wedding when one of my buddies was getting married in California.
Yes.
My first time being in California, I've always kind of hung out on the West Coast. I mean, the East Coast and everything. I've been on Atlanta, Florida, Virginia, Washington, all the places. But to me, and I don't know if this kind of started sun gazing, but I sun gaze like in the middle of the day as well.
Good.
So, right. So, but the sky looks so different there to me. Like it almost felt like the sky was closer to me for some reason. I don't know if that's
what part of Cali?
thing. I don't know.
What part of Cali were you in?
So we flew into LAX, and then we was in Anaheim, but then we went to the observatory. I guess that's in Hollywood Hills, I think.
Oh yeah. It's nice.
So it was super nice, but the sky just looked so different. Even when I came back, the sky everything looked like it's just different. It was more vibrant, more colorful. Like I said, and I guess doing the sun gazing that I'm doing, because even my daughter I was like, baby, go look at the sun. That's too bright. I said, just train your eyes. Let's keep doing it. Yeah. It won't hurt you. It won't hurt you for long. Just keep doing it. But so even when I sun gaze now, like it's like middle day right now. So right now, it's like 4:57 now. I look at the sky and it's like a portal that I'm looking at. Like it doesn't even hurt my eyes like that.
We're getting close to that eclipse time, and there's a lot going on in the simulation. And also, I think they've got all these Mandela updates, like updates in a video game. So things aren't the same. Like you think you see in 10 stars, and then next week is 5. Or then you think the Orion's over here, and next time it's over here. The sun used to rise in a certain direction, and now the moon's doing it. So we've got all these changes or shifts within our field. And I think you just engage as necessary. Like it doesn't matter what direction anything comes or what shows up. You engage with it as you would in any other time. An update is an update. Like if you get an update on your phone, you just keep moving with a new proficient way of dealing with your electronics. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. But also make sure with the little ones, well, you got big little ones too. Make sure with the little ones, especially girls, we protect them. Remember, I talked about the other mama. They have their eggs for life. I always talk about that because it's never spoken about. Protect them. Make sure they're not exposed to too much radiation. Daddy, make sure they're not putting the phones on their tummy. You know what I mean? That's really important. Yes. And just make sure you do forms of chelation. Get the metals out of everybody with EDTA powder. Just get that. Have the little ones bathe in it. Once I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse. I'm not I am a referee sometimes, but it's okay. So I gotta say that, but it's just what I do. So I will suggest things that I do because I'm not a doctor. Okay. But I just say, do chelation because what's coming now is going to be a higher frequency octave. And I love that you're sun gazing because that's a form of detox and also filtering out and also bringing in higher vibrations so that you're almost like building your auric field and making it stronger. That's positive. And training your daughters to do it, which is like the bomb. Like keep doing that and influence the other gentlemen to do that too with their children. Like you can be like a wonderful point reference for other men so that they see how to, help to train their children. Because that's what we're supposed to do as parents, allow them to have better lives. But
indeed,
I think you're doing amazing. Just be careful with like too much exposure, especially during the eclipse time. The zombies are coming. The fungus is among us. You know, people, if they start, you know, tweaking and twerking, just walk away. Just don't even.
Right.
Once they do one tweak too many, it's time to just walk away. Just lock the doors. Okay. Get the UV lights, spritz them with some UV light. Make sure. Okay. Just like in Greenland, they were checking people's eyes. It's interesting in that movie. If you've not seen Greenland, remember they were checking people's eyes to see who had the virus. Ooh, you got to watch that.
Okay.
You got a couple of things. Watch Body Snatchers, because you saw the symbol. The Aleph was up in there, hidden in the 70s. Okay. Body Snatchers, and you got to watch Greenland.
Greenland. Okay.
Eyes to see who had what they had, because I think that's going to be a marker. Yeah.
Okay. Well, cool. Appreciate you as always to do what you do. Continue to, just bless us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming on.
All right.
Bye.
Take care now. All right. Bye-bye.
Oh, great. We had a sun star in the house. All right. So let's for another More Soul Knowledge. Oh, I love the names. Come in, More Soul Knowledge. Are we getting some? We're getting some amazing. Look at it. Everybody's ready, y'all. I was nervous for the collective. I think we're straight. More Soul Knowledge. Ooh, look at that insignia. And it's in Hebrew. Oh, snap. This is a real more. Come in, More Soul Knowledge.
Hey, give me 1 second.
Another Sunstar. Oh my God. Let me give you some love, Sunstar. We so appreciate masculinity. We do need you. Don't listen to the other ones. They're just under my control. We really need you to be supportive and loving and protective. So just putting that out there.
Thank you. Gratitude. Hey, so first and foremost, Fleur, thank you so much for having, your viewers, your supporters on here. You have a very familiar energy, so I just want to let you know that first and foremost. And yeah, we appreciate you very much. I guess I have a question / thought that I would like to share, if you don't mind.
Sure, absolutely.
First and foremost, I kind of came in late. Me and my wife, because you spoke to my wife earlier just now, just so you know.
Oh, that was your wife? Oh, I love it.
Yeah, Pachamama.
Okay, Mama.
So, just since we just kind of came in, I maybe asked you a question that you may have already spoken on. I'll have to rewind it. But what are your thoughts in regards to what we are going to expect from this eclipse? Like in terms of practices, like I mean, we've heard like you shouldn't be staring at the eclipse first and foremost, but what do you foresee to come after?
I think the eclipse is a countdown. I think once I saw it in the movie and it solidified, I do know that it is a countdown to another pandemic. This one's more lethal. The first one was a beta test in 2020. This is the real deal, and it affects the brain. I've confirmed that people in a lot of different states are experiencing some weird kind of brain inflammation that they're not talking about publicly. You notice they like to share things publicly. How come we're not hearing about that? Okay. So I personally think the eclipse, the solar eclipse has always been positive for me, but it depends on you energetically. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it will interface with each person as necessary, as they qualify. I never really put a one serve all, fill all kind of thing, because we all come with a different directive and also a different frequency and a different vibrational pattern. So I think the solar eclipse last solar eclipse, it was really positive for me. So I don't really feel that, but their warnings and their warnings are threats. That's how I take it. Their warnings are kind of like threatening for the collective, for a challenge to the collective. And also they're supposed to share those things before it happens. So this is what I think. I think April 8th is going to go with there's not going to be, this is my opinion. I don't think there's anything that's going to happen that day. I think it is a countdown. And generally, as someone who's worked with fungi and spores and mold before in a petri dish, if something is going to come about, ritualistic or otherwise, generally with rituals, it's like 7 to 9 days. And with anything that's a pathogen or virus, it's usually 7 to 14 days. I think we're going to see something within that time frame show up. I think we need to pay attention to people, places, and things. Also see if they code things like measles, and really it's like a form of like brain inflammation. You got to look at codes, because they're going to put a code in front to cloak it, and it's going to be something else behind. They're never quite transparent with us. It's always like, cloak and daggers. Okay. Mm-hmm. So energetically, I think if you qualify, it's going to upgrade you genetically. That's a good thing. the codes, the cellular memories within the melanin become expansive and crack open like an ancient, code that needed a certain frequency to reveal itself. So that I think is definitely coming, which is positive. I think everyone is going to have an up leveling in that way, so long as they're not eating hamburgers, mass destruction, drinking Coca-Cola every day, Pepsi Cola. You know what I mean? If you are basically just a harmonic person, you're going to have amazing revelations during this time. And that's the eighth. It's going to crack open the egg, like almost like reveal the yolk. Definitely. Because we have to be able, just like in a video game, they always give you what you need at the time you need it. So if we're getting some diabolical zombie fungi apocalypse, you're going to be up level to be able to accommodate for this new challenge in your lives. Always. And always people, places, and things. So people will come in sharing like we're talking here. Things will just come to you, like your homeboy says, hey, I've got this great new, herb. It's really good. And it's like, it gets rid of inflammation. It's like things will just come to you. But watch the people around you that are more susceptible to mind control. Just like in 2020, you saw your friends, family, and people and religious structures that basically threw themselves under the bus and others. Okay. Just like in the so-called Holocaust, when their neighbors were throwing them under the bus. Watch for Walmarts closing around you, super centers. That lets me know that they're going to be used as FEMA camps. Remember, they're still talking about the smart cities. How come when you go in a grocery store, there's only one teller now and 50 million, like automated systems now, you self-checkouts? Why are they having all these machineries taking over? Because our system is shutting down. It is over. And for them to shut it down like that, that means they're not going to accommodate for as many people that we so-called are here. But you know how I think. I don't think a lot of people are real anyway. I think a lot of people are NPCs.
Backdrop people.
Yeah. Loopers.
Yeah. I just got one quick thing.
Sure.
In terms of yesterday, like I'm not sure if you had spoke about it, but yesterday was 3/22, so that's the big skull and bones day, and I noticed that there was a lot of information in terms of war, like Putin, that attacking Moscow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then what Candace Owens after she had the debate with the rabbi dude, like all of these things.
Fired, yeah.
Yeah, so I just kind of felt like that was kind of like in my opinion, I think it was kind of like the precursor before like whatever is gonna take place after the eclipse, because all of that culmination of energy. So, but thank you once again, Fleur Brun.
Thank you again. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming up and showing up. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, gratitude.
Peace. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of talk about, gentleman, what he just said with the Candace Owens. Candace Owens, and I think some of you heard what I said on my community. Candace Owens had sacrificed used herself as a sacrificial lamb to basically create a platform on the subjugation and the self-loathing that is generated by the social media and all of the networks that want brown women to feel a feeling of not mattering or not being valid or just being kind of like spoofed a little bit. She built her whole platform on that. I really don't feel bad for Candace. She made her bed. When she walked on a show with the rabbi talking about how she has Jewish friends, like that's how Lunars sound when they say they have Black friends. Oh, I've got Black friends, so I can't be prejudiced. I have Black children, mixed children, so I can't be prejudiced. That's like the biggest mind control, like a form of automative kind of speech that someone does to kind of like cloak things that are going on with them. I think she's a self-hating person. I think she's beautiful. Let me say this. Candace Owens is a very beautiful. She's from my neck of the woods. She's from Westchester County. I think she was in White Plains, New York. I'm from Mount Vernon. She went to school in Connecticut. She's like the standard of the women that I've grown up with, but also I also can see her for someone who doesn't love herself, who generates everything and not love. And I wasn't trying to say that you shouldn't have lunar friends and so on in the pictures. I'm just going to sidebar with this because I want to kind of touch on that because people saw the community and they saw me kind of speaking on this. But I think the biggest thing is we have to really support self-love. And Candace is someone who really represents self-loathing. For her to go on and talk to the rabbi, who obviously is not the most sane person in the world. I don't really talk about that because it's non-relative, but she spoke about having Jewish friends and but she never once said anything like that when they attacked brown women or talked about how brown women were, terrible people or whores and so on. She never really gave, she never gave excuses or protective or kind of like said how that isn't true, but she does it with others. So I think Candace is getting a revelation, and she's really getting a shadow pushed into her face. Like all the self-loathing is coming to her to the surface. I wish her well on her journey of really working with her shadows and really going in deep and loving herself. And I really wish for her to love herself and to gain that inner perspective that we all had to do. I just think that everything that she created blew up in her face, and she realized that all of these people that so-called are coming for her are just illusions of whatever's on the inside of her coming back to her from the outside. That's all. So I wanted to say that about Candace. I do wish her well. She has children. I would say I want mothers to just gain better perspective and love for self. But when someone hates themselves and they hate people who look like them, there's always going to be a consequence, especially now. So I wanted to speak on that. So let's go to the next person who's in the chat. So let's go to Sister Lisa. That's one of ours. That's one of our zombies. Come in, Lisa. I know it's short. Look at that. She got the protection on. Go ahead, Lisa. Come on in. Peace. Lisa? I don't think she could talk. Lisa? You there? No? Lisa? I don't know for sure. Lisa, are you there? If you are, I can't hear you, Lisa. Okay, Lisa, I'm going to put you back in the chat real quick and then see if you can fix the mic because I don't think the mic is working. Okay? So hold on. Where is my thing? Hold on, Lisa. Okay. Let's go to Ian. I think it's Ian or Ian. Ian. Hey, Ian. I think it's Ian. Ian. I don't want to mispronounce your name. You can kind of tell me what your name is. Hey, Ian or Ian. Hello, hello. Greetings, greetings. That's a beautiful sister. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Hey, how are you?
I'm so happy too. Do you remember me? I met you in Vermont, by the way, a while ago.
That's right. Oh my God.
From Montreal.
Comment ça va?
I'm in Africa now. Ça va bien, merci, et toi?
What part of Africa are you?
Yeah, Kukurachi just kicked my ass out of Canada. And the main thing was like, Montreal was insane with the lockdown, and we had mandatory, like I think 3 months after I left Canada, it was like mandatory to have the shot to leave. So I was so happy that I escaped that nonsense. I came here and people were like hanging out on the street together. I felt so welcome. I was so happy. So yeah, I'm here, and I don't know. This is everybody's talking about it. Even people who are not aware of much are talking about the eclipse, and it's insane to me. Like why everybody are aware of what's going on in the sky. Well, and the crazy part is, I'm in Africa, in a place where it's not even recognized. Okay, it's like a little peaceful place where it's a part of Somalia, but it's called Somaliland. And they want their independence forever from the madness because it's like 5 bases in Somalia, American bases, and they're building 2 other bases there. So like American, it's
In
but
Somalia,
where I am is
American bases.
Absolutely, 5 of them, and they're building 2 others. So it's a lot going on here that they don't want people to emancipate from the nonsense. Colonization never ends. It's just You
Are there a
know,
lot of Americans? Are there a lot of Americans?
really
Are there a lot of Americans over there?
bring them. Uh,
Uh-oh. Our connection. Oh, goodness. I don't want to.
wait a second.
There we go. There we go. You're there. You're there. You're good. You're good. Okay.
Hello?
It's good now. Yes.
You hear me?
Yes.
I don't hear
yes.
you anymore, though.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you anymore.
Go back out and come back in, and I'll let you back. X out, go out, and then come back in. Go out.
Okay.
Oh, keep talking. Keep talking. Talk. No, talk. I can hear you. Talk.
You can hear me?
Yes. 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 Talk.
Okay, so yeah, basically, I want you to know why everybody is so aware and they talking about it everywhere, like literally. And mostly it's America who's like gonna be seeing this eclipse, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So most of the events gonna happen in that neighborhood, or it's gonna be global? Yeah.
In the United States.
Yeah.
Here.
So
here.
I pray for you. I will send you all my good vibes. So yeah. It's so nice to see you. I'm so happy to have you in my life. Every time I talk about a subject, and it's from your knowledge because you share so much, mashallah. And I actually say my friend Fleur Brun to my friends.
Yes, we are. Absolutely, absolutely.
And by the way, right now it's Ramadan. It's a Muslim country, and we dry fasting. So I will suggest everybody to actually do that. You know, try to cleanse the most they can of all those toxins to be able to get back their strength. You know.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
I love you a lot. Take care, you and your family. I have so much respect and regard for you guys.
Same likewise.
Have a good one. I'm gonna continue watching you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Bye.
Oh my gosh. That is so cool. Okay. I'm gonna put her back in the waiting room. Okay. Oh my God, I met her when I did. Remember, I did the meet and greet in Vermont, and the Sea Stars came from Montreal. It was so amazing. We had such a good time. We met at a tea house. It was so much fun. It was like really cold in Vermont, and they came with like snowsuits. That was really fun. And I love that she's in Africa. But did you hear that, y'all? Somalia has 5 U.S. embassies. Did you know that? I don't like that. But that's Zoom. We're gonna have to discuss that because that just goes to show you how much bullying and influence the United States is doing in other people's countries. In Somalia, we don't even know that. Thank you for sharing that, Sea Star. She looks so beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna go to our next person. Okay, Lena Dawson. Lena Dawson. I think I said her name right. Lena Dawson. Lena Dawson. Let's see if she'll come in. I like doing this. This is actually quite fun. I hope everybody's enjoying it. Please put likes on the video if you like this kind of format. If you like when I have people come in as guests, I like to talk to you. I'm a pure Sag. I don't like talking to myself. I want to talk to the people. I want to talk to you guys. Did you come in, Lena? Oh wait. Uh-oh. Okay, she's waiting to join. So let's wait another minute for Lena to join. And remember, Melissa put Melissa, can you put the link back in the chat for the new people coming in? Because they may have missed the link so that other people can come in and join. I'll do this for like another couple minutes. Ah, Lena. Lena, hello. Lena Dawson. Hello. Let's see if Lena, I don't know if her thing will work. Hey, Lena. Is it my connection or maybe it's the connection here? Lena, can you hear me? If you can, try to turn on your mic and your camera. It took Lena, but it's gonna. Can you turn on your mic and your camera, Lena? I don't think her thing is working. Hey, Lena, I'm gonna put you back in the in the actual waiting room, and you can come back in when your camera's working. Okay, Gabrielle. I'm going to bring in Gabrielle. Gabrielle, come on in. Gabriel. I think it's Gabriel. I want to say it correctly. Hey, Gabriel. Hi. Oh, and little ones too. Hello. Hi. Hello. How are you? Oh, wait. Do you have your mic on? Oh, just click your mic.
Perfect. Oh, yeah. I was just coming in to watch.
Perfect. Oh, okay. Hi. See, and little ones come. See, that's why I always say, everyone, it's important for us to only speak appropriate because we have little ones in the room. You know what I mean? Hi, Mommy. How are you? Where are you coming from, Gabrielle?
Florida.
What part of Florida? Central, South, or North?
Central, near Jacksonville.
Okay. How's it going there weather-wise? Anything different?
It's been like random storms, but it's been pretty warm and nice.
I miss Florida. Don't get me started. Remember, I was in Atlanta for the longest time. Yeah. I miss it a little bit. Yeah.
We just moved from Chicago, so I'm loving it here.
I know you were. Listen, I know this is bliss. Like the warmer weather, your little one, they can go outside and play in the warm air. It's nice. I see you. So does he like Florida more than Chicago?
Do you like Florida?
Yeah.
You do? What do you like best about Florida?
I like everything about it.
You like everything.